Hello everyone, so today we're going to just go through where the test is for United Healthcare because it can be kind of difficult. They got a lot of new buttons, and if you haven't been on their site recently, they did have a whole new revamp of their site. So let's go. It's Knowledge Center, Training and Certifications. Up here we're gonna go from here, go down here to Launch Learning Lab, and if it does take a while, lots of people are using the system, so probably getting a lot more traffic than usual for their website. Alright, so when you get in, you should see this welcome screen. And you can just click this here. If you don't want it to always show up, if you just want to go directly to here, and here we are. And it's time to certify. So you can go to this one, United Healthcare Certifications. And here it is. Now the instructions is very important. You don't have to take the first two sections that are on here. They're optional. Okay, so if you start them though, you may be required to finish them. Not sure. That's how it was a few years back. I've never clicked on them ever since, so we go to the required here. And we're gonna need to complete this one, this one, this one, and this one in order to be considered ready to sell. Now, event basics, you don't have to take it if you just do telesales or if you just do in-home appointments. But if you do any kind of educational events, marketing events, and seminars, you will have to take all of these. If you even sit at kiosks, you will have to take the last one here. So there are 4 of them. Not too difficult. Hopefully the lag in opening these subsides, because it took me 4 minutes to get from the Launch Learning Lab to that front screen that you see, and I just cut out all that stuff so you wouldn't have to see it. But I'll go ahead and let you know how it is. You can go see the short review I did for Humana and the AHIP down in the description below, or they should be on the end cards as well. I'll give you some ideas, but first let's see how the test went. Alright, so I finished the United Healthcare Learning Lab certification for 2023. It was pretty easy. Most of the tests were taken here. The first part of compliance was just to read and attest and disclose any conflicts of interest. I didn't actually get to disclose my conflict of interest, but I'm assuming they're going to reach out to me and have me fill out that form that I filled out last year. My wife is a medical provider, so that's a conflict of interest because she deals with patients who receive Medicare or get she sees patients that have Medicare, so that's a conflict of interest that I had to disclose. Other than that, it was relatively easy. The Aarp assessment had a question in there that I'm pretty sure is wrong, but I'm probably wrong because the test is right, but I couldn't get it right, so I got a 90. The required conduct events, this one took me 2 tries to pass simply because I don't do events anymore, so some of the like, is it 5 days, is it 7 days, is it 6 days, is it 1 day, had to just go off my best instinct, and if it was wrong I got it right the next time, which is pretty close. I would also mention that the thing pretty much spitfires everything at you. So at the end of one test, it'll automatically prompt you, say, hey, do you want to try the next one? You can exit and then or go back into the same test that you were taking before. So like, let's say, for example, you're part way in the exam and you have to leave for whatever reason, or your computer shuts down, or you lose internet connection. You are able to click back into the test and then continue on from where you last left off, or start over. Make sure you pick the right one, because each of these tests has a 6 try max. If you go beyond, or if you take on your 6th try and you do not pass with the 85%, you'll be unable to do whatever that activity is. If you don't, let's say they're required to sell DSNP and you don't get you don't pass the test in 6 tries, then you are unable to sell DSNP and CSNP plans for 2023 from United Healthcare, which if United Healthcare is one of your bigger products that your clients like, then it might be problematic. So make sure you do your best to not fail, of course. I did not even open this up, but I'm pretty sure this is where all the answers were. I actually was able to answer almost all these questions, get 100% on the first try without even reading that. So if you've been doing this for a long time like I have, it might just be something you can wing by, but I would suggest if you failed the test 2 times, go ahead and open the certifications content study guide. That way you'd be able to at least, see what kind of questions they're asking. I'm pretty sure the Control F works in here. I have no idea, just opening it right now. Oh, it doesn't. So you probably just have to click onto where you are, where your questions lie based on this table of contents here on the left hand side. But on that, it was easier than I thought. We didn't have to go through a lot of those slides like this. They kind of have this separated, so it makes it easier for people who already kind of know, or people like me who do this full-time every day of the week. So it's not like something that we have to refresh ourselves with. It's something that we consistently nail into our neural pathways every day, so it's not that difficult. But for those of you who do this as a part-time basis or perhaps only in season, I would suggest opening this up because it does look pretty good, especially if you aren't doing this 80 hours a week like me. All right, have a good rest of the day. I'll be taking the probably the Aetna test next. All right, see you then.